Alright, so here's my little tip. So, got one that doesn't want to pee. And so we're doing a lower unit. You know, we're doing a water pump. But say you put a water pump on and it's not peeing. What do you do? Here's a cool little trick I have. Is instead of hooking up, I can hook up water hose to it, right? You can do that. But then it puts out a lot of pressure. So you want to be careful with that. So I just have an old bilge pump, right? It's just an Atwood, 750 gallons, you know, per hour. So it's a little better than maybe a 500 gallon one. So anyway, I've got it wired up, and I just have it to 2 gator clips, and I put a battery down here. So there's the battery, right? And then what you want to do, so this is a 200 Mariner, so it's got a hose connection, right? So if you don't have that, you can hook it up to your copper tube. Now in here, I've got my copper tube installed. Okay, try to show this. Hopefully you can see it. I'm drip on the camera. So the copper tube is installed. So on this guy, see, you could put the copper tube, and I've done a video on this before, where you put, you know, the hose on the copper tube and then you run it. You can even use the garden hose. You know, you just got to check your pressure. You don't want a lot of pressure. So I just got this hose going up, and on these engines, they've got a garden hose connection, right? I took the rubber grommet out so that I could get to this hose, because I want to make sure that my little rubber piece isn't clogged, right? Then all you do is you just connect this guy up, right? Just know which side of your pump is pumping. You might have to prime your pump, okay? You might have to prime your pump, right, before you do it, and then take the leads off once you got your pump primed, because you could run it in reverse, this one. So anyway, prime it, and then you're gonna put the juice to it, you know, hook it up to the battery, and then what you want to do is you're just gonna put your finger over that copper tube, over the hole, because it's gonna try to come back, right? And then now force it to go up through the engine. So I just put my hand over the hole. I got it the right way? No. Should probably label these. Alright. Got it primed now. So to put this back on, I have to twist it this way, so I'm going to put a couple of twists in it. See, that way. So if I go like a couple of twists this way, and I'll just thread it on. Now you can hear it now. Alright, so coming out of the bottle real good, strong. Before I had this lower, so we'll try to lower the engine. There it goes. Now it's coming out of our pee hole. So now we flush this engine. If we wanted to, we could backflush. So we just have to have the hose to do it. But it's not necessary. This is doing perfect. So that's my tip. You still just can't get it to, you know, you put a lower unit on it, you still don't have anything coming out of the pee-hole, and you checked your thing, and you're like, well, you wouldn't know because you got some kind of obstruction in here. You know, sand, debris, mud. This had a lot of mud coming out of here. So I'll put the rubber grommet piece back. And I'll check this hole too. Make sure it's good, free of any obstruction. Alright. We'll see you later.